Good morning, everybody. Kevin here, and I want to welcome you to this Gobbler's Roost adventure. Day 4 of the 2025 spring turkey season. Well, day 4 hunting for me. It's the 6th, May 6th. And it rained again. We're in that prolonged rainy spell, and it rained again last night and into the morning. But now that it let up, I'm getting out here. Oh boy, if I can get through this without getting soaked. Let's see. Now I gotta go through it. Okay. Okay, made it through that. So we're going to go back here and we're going to do some walking and calling. Try and find some turkeys if we can. I still have not heard a gobble this season. And we'll probably pull some ramps and maybe look around. Hopefully we'll get lucky and find a few morels. As always, if you're interested, come out along. A fisher. That was pretty cool. Oh, I was starting to climb up to sit in my blind right there. And up on the hill I saw a fisher. And I tried to put the sneak on him, but he had wandered down the hill and was way over there. And then when I got up on top, he saw me. But that was pretty cool. I believe that's the first time I've ever seen a fisher out in the wild. I might have seen one going across the road or something, but they certainly are expanding in our area. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Well, anyways, here we are. I'm going to do a little bit of walking later, but everything's so wet. The creeks are up high. That creek I got to cross over there is probably raging pretty good, and the leaves are so wet. I'm going to sit here in the blind a couple hours and do some calling and hopefully let things dry out a little bit, and then we'll take a walk. Yeah, I think that's the plan. You know, I'm sure a lot of times when you're watching these videos, you're thinking, boy, he calls too much. But in reality, most of what I do is sit here and listen. Listen for a far off gobbler that I might be able to get after and chase. And the calling that I'm doing, it's a search call. It's called a lost hen. Yup, 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 yup. And it gets a little more strident at the end. Like a young hen that's lost its way from the flock. Trying to trigger a gobble, but nothing so far this year. I always get distracted by fellow earthlings. Love seeing what they're doing. That gray squirrel is a good sign. In the last decade or so, turkey numbers, and then a couple years later, squirrel numbers just plummeted. The populations in our area. But in the last couple of years, turkey numbers have really picked up. A lot more turkeys, and the gray and the black squirrels are coming back, which is good. I'll get after hunting them in the fall. I love that squirrel hunting almost as much as I like this turkey hunting, but I gotta dredge some action up somewhere because there ain't nothing going on. So I've been sitting there a couple hours and ain't nothing happening. Figure I'll get up and take a walk and maybe pull some ramps. Look around, maybe I'll get lucky and find some morels. You never know. Oh, okay. Some fresh scratchings. This is the first fresh sign I've found in a while. Sometimes they roost up on that ridge up there. That's where I was headed, actually. And it looks like there was a couple of birds in here this morning. They may be gone. They look like they flew down off the roost. Which direction does it look like they're going? Yeah, it looks like they're going in that direction that way. Maybe I'll go over there and do some calling. Well, we sat there for a little while. Nothing happened. Did some calling, nothing happened. It's getting late in the morning. In New York, you can only hunt till noon. I'm pretty deep in the woods now, so I think I'll slowly make my way out. Maybe dig some ramps. Do a little more calling. Boy, I hope these turkeys turn on, because they're just not gobbling at all anywhere I go. Oh well, gotta keep trying. There you have it, folks. Oh, not a whole lot went on, but it was cool seeing that fisher. It was a beautiful morning, as always, but this prolonged rainy spell here, I think it's got the gobblers all shut mouth, because they're not gobbling at all, and I can't find them. I just got to keep trying, I guess. So I'm headed home now. Hunting's over with. I hope you enjoyed this Gobbler's Roost adventure. Always remember, life is the greatest adventure of all.